learned students, I am going to discuss Tears, Idle Tears by Alfred Lord Tennyson. Tears, Idle Tears is a very popular and interesting poem by Alfred Lord Tennyson, a great British poet of the Victorian age. Alfred Lord Tennyson was a poet laureate. A poet laureate is a poet who is declared a national poet, a poet of the nation, a poet who is dedicated to the service of the country. T.S. Eliot said about Lord Tennyson that he was a great lyric poet, though he wrote many narrative poems. This great British poet laureate was born on August 6, 1809 in England, and he breathed his last on October 6, 1892 in England. Alfred Lord Tennyson was a very popular poet, famous poet of the Victorian age. When we talk about poetry in the Victorian age, the names of Alfred Lord Tennyson, Browning, comes upon our lips. Lord Tennyson composed in memoriam The Princess. They are very important poems, interesting poems of Alfred Lord Tennyson. Tears, Idle Tears is extracted from The Princess, which is embedded with beautiful lyrics and songs. In this poem, the poet deals with the theme of death, love, and sadness. The poem is very interesting. As a matter of fact, this poem reminisces the sudden death of Arthur Henry Hallam, who was his beloved friend. Arthur Henry Hallam loved his sister and married her, Emilia Tennyson. But as ill luck would have it, Arthur Henry Hallam died in his youth. In this poem, The poet laments the death of Arthur Henry Helen, and the beautiful days of the past time. The poet says that the days that are gone were beautiful days. They are no longer to be experienced, to be felt in the present time. The poem deals with the love of the poet for the past and his deep love for his beloved friend Arthur Henry Helen, who died prematurely. This poem appeared in 1847. The poet says that the days that were past were sweet, like the first beam falling on the sail of a ship that was bringing friends, and they were sad like the last glitter on the sails at a ship disappearing in the distance, carrying friends away. The past days are strange, like chirping of birds at a dawn, insects heard by a dying man, as they were sad like the glittering space of the window seen by him. Those days were dear, like the kisses of the beloved remembered after her death. They were sweet as the imagined kisses of the beloved who had married someone else. These days were death in life. The song thus presents a subtle experience with the help of concrete images. The music of the lines are appropriate. There was a kind of nostalgia in the brooding atmosphere created by past time and cadence. Tears, idle tears, I know not what they mean. The pauses were more deliberate. The cadence were like this. So sweet and so sad are the days that are no more. Thus we find the greatness of Lord Tennyson as a craftsman of rare power, rare beauty. The poem thus seeks to investigate the specific qualities of a universal experience, which is presented in a closely knit, highly functional pattern of organization with a high degree of artistic discipline. The poem consists of 4 stanzas. Each stanza contains 5 lines. Thus, there are only 20 lines in the poem. The poem is composed in a free verse poem. It has no specific rhyme scheme. The poem has the theme of death, love, and sadness. The major theme is death. It changes everything. The days that are no more repeats at the end of each stanza of the poem. O death in life, O death is life, the days that are no more is the concluding line of the poem. To conclude, tears, idle tears is an immortal song, immortal lyric of Alfred Lord Tennyson. That's all.